Hello everybody, what a crazy week it has been in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, honestly, 2 weeks since we last had a trivia, but it's been pretty insane. Everything is all over the place. Today was certainly a blemish with some of the main coins, but that Doge though, geez. It's all people can talk about. Anyway, we're here doing trivia though. Welcome, thanks for joining. We're doing cryptocurrency themed trivia using Kahoot. We have about 10 minutes before we start. In order to join, follow the instructions on the top of the live stream. It involves going to kahoot.it, joining with the game pin 4637153. You will need to retain easy viewing of the live stream. However, you can do that on your computer or phone or whatever it'll be. Join with your Reddit username or as much of it as you can type in. We'll figure it out later. Welcome, Papa Lou. You made it. Excellent you. Everyone's joining. Warlord24, SGT, TSO4. You got third place last time. Sebzoy? I don't even know. I haven't even gotta. Wonder if that's partial for something else. But you can always comment if you do win in the main cryptocurrency thread. We'll figure it out. We're smart human beings. How many of you missed trivia? We didn't have it last week, so we're not going to have it again next week either, sadly. So, another week off next week. 18 people viewing, not 21. It's popping around that number. I thought it was around 28 or so before I hit the start button, but everyone ran away. Why the change in time? Last time it was perfect. It just goes based off availability. We can't have everything on a weekend during the day because sometimes people will be busy. Generally, Friday, late afternoon US time has been pretty good because people who are in Pacific time can usually like get off work kind of early enough, or like it's not that distracting to pop off for a few minutes. Yeah, if you're awake at 3:30 a.m. If you're like in Asia or Australia or whatever, it's probably not a good time. For Europe, it's pretty late. It's not that late for a Friday night compared to how it could be, so ideally, we usually try to have it about maybe 30 minutes earlier. So this only lasts for about 30 minutes, though. It's not that long. Not that long. And we can't do everything that's perfect worldwide. It's always 3 a.m. somewhere. What's the code? It's at the top of the screen. 4637153. People can rejoin at really whenever. I guess with daylight savings, it's a bit later. Yeah, it's midnight EU. Yeah, I guess. Ideally, we'd have it an hour earlier, at least. Top, the screen is blurry. Try refreshing. I'm sending 1080p through. You should be getting, honestly, pretty high quality. I'm not doing 60 FPS just for stability. I'm only doing 30, which should still be plenty to retext. You don't really need that to refresh super frequently, do you? Yeah, let me know if you have any problems, but it should be working. As far as I can tell, it looks good. 31 people viewing. You can pop in. 24 in the game. Great. Instructions are at the top of the screen there. We're giving away 850 Moon to the winners, so hopefully you get to win. Otherwise, you should still have fun anyway. There are only 10 questions this week. 9 of them are multiple choice. 1 of them is fill in the blank. You need to type in the answer and submit. Make sure you read that one very, very carefully. 10 a.m. in New Zealand. Wow, it looks like we picked a good New Zealand time by accident. That's not that bad. Only 4 likes of 30 people watching. Yeah, we don't really care that much about showing this YouTube channel, but I mean, honestly, the more we get this advertised to people who are just on YouTube, the more people learn about crypto, I hope. The point of this is kind of twofold. It's to have a fun time, and it's also to learn about crypto. You know, it's an incentive to pay attention to what's going on with the news and to learn more. Welcome, everybody. 1Beef1522. I don't think I've seen your username before. Bastago, Reformed, Zuby, Mirzo, LH, or 1H. I think it's 1H. Welcome back. Definitely remember you. Jow44289, DeForce1, Anon 43850. You actually do not need to join with your Reddit username, but if you want to qualify for rewards, then you definitely do need to. We're up to 40 concurrent viewers. We have good attendance today. Really good attendance. Better than 2 weeks ago. Not that 2 weeks ago was a slump or anything, but it's good so far. Welcome everyone who's joining us. Welcome everyone who's been here for a lot of the past ones. It's good to have faces on here all the time. It means I'm doing at least something right. And welcome all the new people. Hopefully you'll have a fun time. Again, 10 questions in total, including the last one, which is a fill in the blank worth double points. For those who have never played before, I'm going to quickly go over the rules. You will need to have as good of a connection to the live stream as you can. There's going to be about a 6-7 second delay, so put that in perspective. You have 30 seconds to answer questions total, including the delay. So make sure you get those answers in as soon as possible. You get points by answering correctly. You get points by answering quickly. So if you know the right answer, get it in. You're going to have some people that try to Google the answers. There's no way to avoid that. This is not, a law school exam, This is just a fun event. People are going to try and Google it, but if they do, they're not going to win. These are always pretty tight games. Last time, I think the top 3 people all had 7 out of 10 correct or 11 correct. And at that point, it's whoever answers quickly. So really, you not only need to know the right answer, but you need to get them in pretty quickly. Welcome everyone here I've seen before. It's great to see some nice same faces again. Yeah, just join with your Reddit username or as much as you can pop in. If it's inappropriate, sorry, you don't qualify, choose a different name. Lomasar, nice to see you again. I will also be paying attention to the YouTube chat, but there's no reason to actually participate in the chat other than just wanting to say hi to people. Or if you have questions or something, I'm trying to pay attention. 39 people in game, that's pretty good. 45 people viewing though, so we have a few more people that can sneak their way in. And if people have any questions about if they can join in later after we start the quiz, yes, you can. Even if we're already partially through, people can still join in. Obviously, they're going to be at a disadvantage because they didn't have the potential to get the previous questions correct. But, still fun. Yeah, so Michael Korody or whatever, just put as much of the Reddit username as you can in there. And then on the CryptoCurrency pinned post, just comment there if you end up winning or something. Be like, hey, that's me. And then we'll do some basic sleuthing work to make sure, okay, yeah, this person's reasonably the right person, and we'll send it over. We're not going to have you cryptographically sign anything. We're not going to make you stake a token to participate. We're not doing any of that sort of thing. Yeah, as much as you can is fine. Disastrous Muff. That reminds me of the honestly pretty bad Top Gear special where it's like they went to India. The Eat English Muff that they wrote on the side of the train when it was broken off from the muffin. I don't know if anybody else here watches OG Top Gear, but that's what Muff reminds me of. We start in like 2 minutes here, maybe 5. It depends. Depends how many people are still joining up into the last minute. At the moment, the viewership looks like a straight linear line up, so we might wait for a bit longer. CC Trivia Trophy as NFTs when. There's nothing stopping us, I guess. We could definitely make this on either XDAI, where moons already exist. Actually, no, that's not true. The tokenized exists on XDAI. So we could do a tokenized version on XDAI, or we could just try to do something straight on Rinkeby. We definitely have thought about NFTs before within the moderator. The original idea was for things like memes, but sure, there's technically nothing stopping someone from making an NFT for the winners. Yeah, I'll pitch that idea. Thanks for... I don't know how useful that'll be, but I'll pitch it to the other moderators. I think there's some people... Mr. Mustache Man is on here, so he'll keep me honest. Moons on mainnet when. That is a Reddit admin thing. We get that question so many times, and we have no ability to answer this. Okay, so you look in the live stream for the trivia questions. Yes, you do need to look at the live stream for the questions. On the phone, it will just present you with effectively A, B, C, or D, and you click the answer. But you need to have viewership of the live stream to type it all in and stuff. You definitely still need that. Did I miss any questions here? When moons merge. I don't know. We'll see. Ideas soon. We'll figure it out. It comes when it comes. Although until then, I don't know. Wear your Bitcoin shirt around, or Ethereum shirt or something. Yeah, use split screen if you only have one device. Yep. That would really suck on mobile. I hope you're doing that on desktop, but I guess do what you have to do. 55 people watching right now. That's pretty good. 48, 47 in game. People are leaving. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. I know how it is. I know how it is. We'll get started. Let's say before 5:05 Central. Within maybe a minute or two. It looks like not as many people are joining anymore, which is kind of the hint to get started here. Plus, also, the sooner I start, the more incentive there is in the future to join right on time. If I always delay it, you're all gonna... No one's gonna show up early. But if I started exactly on time, just hop straight in with a double point question. Now, that would be brutal. But that would be, you know, tough but fun, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Wait some. Everyone's saying body's ready. All right, well, we'll get started here. You know what? How about this? We're starting within 30 seconds, which on your end, by the time you hear this, is 20 seconds. But yeah, like I said, 10 questions this week. First 9 are multiple choice, worth up to 1,000 points each. Last one is type in your answer, worth double points, so up to 2,000. You get more points by answering quickly. So let us go get started here. All right, without further ado, here we go. 48 in game, 55 watching. If you have joined, last chance to join. People can continue to join after, but you're gonna not have the ability to answer the first few questions. So here we go. A Kahoot by the CryptoCurrency subreddit. For today's date. All right, question 1. What is the name of 1 of 100 millionth of a Bitcoin? Is it a Satoshi, shard, chain, or milli? See, this is an example. If you had to look this up, you're not going to win. All right. We have 37 answers in, like 15 seconds in, and that's including the delay. And let's see. I'm seeing about a 7-second delay today, maybe? So be careful. Also, the note that if you put an answer that you think may or may not be correct in the chat, you're probably not going to... I mean, easiest question ever. Well, 37 of you got this one correct. 10 of you did not, so probably 10 of you are pretty new to cryptocurrency, which is good. We have a ton of questions left. I'm glad that you're here. Not as bad as that one week where one person got the answer incorrect. If some of you have been on some of the previous one, that's some of the most fun I've ever had doing trivia. But I ended up tipping the person a few moons, actually, just because I felt bad. Because I made fun of them. But it seemed to have worked out. It looks like Jao44289 is the top of the leaderboard. See, this is where a lot of people got the answer correct, so it's really how quickly you answer. Right after them is CCSN, then Omar GZZ2000, Papaloo, Reformed Zuby. The two at the bottom there answered apparently at exactly the same time, and there's 1 point difference between CCSN and Omar GZZ2000. So this is obviously a pretty close race to start, but we will see what happens as we proceed here with question 2. What is the highest moons per karma ratio of any cryptocurrency distribution round? Is it 0.88, 1.52, 8.49, or 13.40? Again, always choose the best answer. I don't need you arguing with me about 0.100th of whatever here. 1/100th. You should have known the right answer. People are pretty good at answering right away. I'm pleased. Wow, this is a split though. Yes, you need to. What is this question? So yeah, the first round was not counted, and it's, even so, the highest number is the best answer here. So 13.40 would have been the best answer in either case. None of these other choices should have been the ones you selected under any set of circumstances. So 13.4 is the correct answer here. 18 of you got that correct, so good for you all. That was my question. Oh yeah, so I allowed people to submit questions. I got like 40 questions submitted this week. So congrats to you all. Some of them honestly were not the best questions, but others of them are other ones I chose. 55 people viewing now. You can hop in. We're only on question 2. Obviously, people don't know all the answers here. Only 18 people did. Top of the leaderboard is SGTTSO4, who came in 3rd place last time we did this 2 weeks ago. 2nd place, Zhao 44289 still, and the same names before, CCSN, but I guess in 4th and 5th we have I Haven't Even Got A and Sirius AB, which is very different than Sirius FM apparently. All right, let's keep going. For those who suck. So I'm sorry, we don't do participation awards. It'd be really hard to do, but no. You can comment about how much you like it and maybe get some upvotes. Who knows? All right, question 3. Who has been elected as the new SEC chair? Selected, I suppose. No, elected. A known supporter of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Is it Gavin Anderson, Gary Gensler, Carolyn Kreshnaw, or Michael Saylor? Oof, I botched reading that one. Sorry. Trophies for everybody. Yeah, you all get your NFT. You can all just make an NFT. You can make your own NFT that says you participated and see if anyone will buy it. But I doubt it. You're supposed to answer on the on your device that's joined. Sadly, YouTube answers are not counted. Oh wow, I'm surprised so many people knew this one. But yes, Gary Gensler. It's not Michael Saylor. Looks like some other people just choose a name they were familiar with. But Gary Gensler is the correct choice. He previously gave some talks at like MIT or something. This is another user-submitted question. Let's see if this changes the leaderboard at all. Up 17 places is Rudist Buddhist. Okay. Up to 3rd is Sirius AB. 4th, Mephistos. Definitely have seen that name before. We got some smart people here. Yes, you do have some smart people here. This is a real self-selection of the people who, A, have either no time, or, sorry, not no time, have nothing better to do, so have nothing but time, and B, people who are very into cryptocurrency out of the 2 point whatever million people we have in the subreddit now. Woohoo! All right, question 4. What is the minimum ETH amount needed to run a staking node for ETH 2.0? Is it 1, 16, 32, or 64? We're just going through these questions really quickly this week. You want in? You can still join. You're probably not going to win, if I'm honest, but you can still join. Instructions are in the lower right hand of the screen. Make sure you answer. You have to answer in the game. We're not checking. YouTube chat won't get you any points here. Remember that there is a delay also of about 7 seconds. Yeah, so you need to Athala and Quantum Air. You need to go to kahoot.it and join with game pin 4637153. The instructions are on the lower hand of the live stream, lower right hand side, sorry, the live stream, which is above the 850 million, or 850 moon, not 850 million moon, sorry, to winners. Yep, so you need to join going to Kahoot website on your phone or computer or something and join in with the game pin. Let's hope I make it past 2,000 points. I mean, you only need to get about 3 correct, I would say, to get past 2,000 points, or 2 including the last one. Or you could just answer 2 of them instantly, which is probably ill-advised given the delay, because then you just randomly guessed immediately. 50 million. Yeah, okay, I'm not giving away $850 million, sorry, or 850 million moons. I didn't just, yeah, we'll see. Bring that up with the Reddit admins, though. But 33 of you got 32 is the correct answer. So good for you all. It's done. You're all going to take me to court. Good luck. Good luck. All right, let's see the leaderboard here, though. 3 players dropped their answer streak at 3. So sorry to those 3 who got this one incorrect. Zhao44289 is back to the top of the leaderboard. We have very little distance with any of these top 5, and I'm sure it continues further down because so many people got the last few correct. When is the next one? Probably in 2 weeks. See me in Reddit court. Good luck. Good luck. Anyone know a good moon attorney? I laughed more than I maybe should have, but that was funny. You never know. Maybe that'll happen at some point. Yes, it's only 10 questions. We're going to keep going. Question 5. So halfway through, which one of these languages is used to write smart contracts on the Ethereum network? Is it Serenity, Solidity, Python, or Web3.js? Again, choose the best answer in all of these cases. Mooney Giuliani. See, Mers is answering so quickly. They put the answer in. They still have time to make funny comments on YouTube. They're a real catch. One of my biggest fears for this, because it did happen one time, is that I accidentally choose the wrong answer as the correct one, and a few like random people get it correct, and then everyone gets mad at me. Has happened before. Definitely has happened before. But luckily this time that is not the case. So Solidity is the best answer here. 23 people got that one correct. Luckily for Disconnect, I don't know, whatever. So you have to submit answers by using your phone or whatever device. Kahoot.it game pin. You have to join there. You can't do it just by watching the live stream, but you still do need to remain watching the live stream. Memes are banned on RCC, so we got to have an outlet. Ooh, it's normally for most people, it's called real life. It's a really complicated topic. Sometimes someone will be able to explain it to, someone else at one point. Solidity, though, best answer here. 23 people got that one correct. Let's see the leaderboard. Looks like it really did not change at all. All these 5 know these answers, which is not surprising given that that was a relatively simple answer. But we shall see what happens over the next 5 questions here. Question 6. Which of these stablecoins is not officially present on the Ethereum network? Is it XUSD, USDT, USDC, or DAI? This is similar to a user-submitted question. I think I changed like one thing only. Well, maybe 2 things. So the thing is, you wrote BUSD, and that's kind of more of a trick question. I wasn't about to take BUSD because we could actually have some people put up a good case for it actually being on the Ethereum network. So yeah, BUSD would have been weird. That's why I specifically changed it. Because sure, you can have BUSD on like several chains, for example, sort of like USDT is on Ethereum and was it Tron and also even on Bitcoin. Meanwhile, USDC is on Ethereum as an ERC20, but it's also on Stellar, for example. So yeah, these things get complicated fast. That's why I put the officially present, because then of course anybody could make any token and wrap it. So you never know. I did not take all the questions from the same guy. I promise. Although I don't know who submits the questions. They're anonymous. So. Well, exactly. That's my point. XUSD may have an Ethereum contract, but it certainly is not officially present. So that is the best answer here for sure. So let's see if this changes the leaderboard at all. Whoa, it did. It did. One individual, I don't remember. It was the, yeah. We had someone fall off from the top there. SGTS04 is at the top now, along with a lot of other names we're familiar with, like Sirius AB, who's new in this game, I think, but has been killing it so far. Mephistos, who always does well. Mirza1H, who always does well. And Mr. Mustache Man, who was very present. They're all over the place. You recognize their name from the subreddit, shall we say. Yeah, Ribjow. It's like probably a Brazilian name, I think, but who knows though. Zanefold, you were the highest climber though, so congratulations to you, Zanefold. We're gonna keep going though. Question 7. Which of these is not a community points token for a subreddit? Is it moons, donuts, bricks, or cells? Portuguese, not Brazilian. Close. I mean, yeah. Some people aren't answering quickly enough. Looks like most people know the right answer. I'm glad no one chose moons. I mean, I can't give pity points every week. Cells is the correct answer. Donuts are for the Ethereum subreddit. Bricks are for Fortnite BR. Moons are obviously the cryptocurrency subreddit. The Kahoot game ID is 4637153. It is on the screen in the lower right-hand corner. All right. So that probably doesn't... It does a little bit. Mr. Mustache Man answered more quickly. There are a few tiny points above Mirza 1H. Ricardo 0139 is the highest climber. Congratulations. Your stream is buffering. Hit the refresh button on the stream. Like I said, I see about a 7-second delay. It is as short as I can get it. It is set to ultra low latency. There's nothing else I can do there. So hit the refresh button. Make sure you click the live button. And yeah, that's sadly all I can really handle on my end. Well, I guess on your end, but I'm doing everything I can on my end. All right, so let's see. Question 8. Here we go. Which company went public by direct listing this week? Was it Coinbase, Kraken, GameStop, or Dogecoin? You all really should know this one. Most people answering very quickly. That's good. That's really good. Remember, you get more points by answering quickly. That's why some people are at the top of the leaderboard instead of, you know, a few down. Oh, one person said Kraken. Sorry, it's not Kraken. It is Coinbase. That's the correct answer. Misclicked. Looks like Click, you are the only person who has misclicked on this one. Everyone else, it's something they need to be banned. We just go through removing people. Just be like, you need to participate in trivia. You need to get at least one of these questions correct. Coinbase is obviously the correct answer here. It was not one of the... Yeah, they went through public through a direct listing. See, for example, see, look, that changes. Mephistos, you answered too slowly. I'm sorry, but you fell down. You fell down 2 places. You're almost off the leaderboard. You're 38. 38, you suck. Aw. Falsira123, you don't suck. You're a very valued member of the subreddit. As we go into the second to last question, which is the last multiple choice question. So here we go. Last multiple choice question. Again, choose the best answer. I don't want someone arguing with me, but this is technically compatible with... No, there should be a best answer. Choose the best one. All right, here we go. Best answer time. Which of the following does Mimblewimble hide the most completely? Is it the transaction graph, the network metadata, the amount, or the timing metadata? There should be a pretty clear best answer here. You can't know all the answers. That's the whole point of the trivia. 8 people got this one correct. Woot woot. So... Mimblewimble doesn't really hide the transaction graph itself really well. I mean, it's compatible with a coin join approach, and it takes, you know, it uses it, but it certainly doesn't hide it most completely compared to the other options here. Network metadata, that's another one where, sure, like Mimblewimble itself doesn't actually hide the network metadata very well. So, for example, Mimblewimble is often paired with Dandelion++, but you certainly can't say, like, if you're just referring to just Mimblewimble, that hides network metadata most completely. So, for example, Mimblewimble had the first research paper on it came out, like, you know, specking it out or whatever. That came out in 2016. Andrew Polster at least published that in 2016. Dandelion didn't come out until, it was like 2017 or 2018. And then Dandelion++ was a further iteration of that, which then Grin sort of combined the two together. And, you know, people use other various elements. Like, I know Litecoin's doing their own thing with Mimblewimble. They may also have pulled Dandelion++. I'm not super familiar. Monero pulled Dandelion++ for its networking. Timing metadata is certainly not the best answer here. It definitely doesn't hide the most completely compared to everything else. So the answers that you might have chosen reasonably should have been transaction graph or network metadata, but the best answer by far is the amount. Mimblewimble includes the confidential transactions, which hides the amount. So that is the best answer here Absolutely. 8 of you knew that one, so it's the least selected answer. So that might change the leaderboard here. I always like when people who come in first get some of them wrong. Oh, it did! It did! Oh, look at that! Among the 5 people on the leaderboard, only one of them got this one correct. Dalek on Speed. This is another name that we remember. They participated in some of the other trivias, but they came from not being on the leaderboard at all. They were just lurking right below it to now jumping to second place. So congratulations, Dalek on Speed. You really climbed there. I'm not as much as Phantom DP, who climbed up 6 places. But missed the first 8 questions. Yeah, you're going to have a hard time winning if you miss the first 8 questions. But yeah, see? Look, mix things up. That clearly was a good question because a lot of people did not know. So I hope a lot of you learned something there. All right. For the very, very last question here. This one, you still only have 30 seconds, including the delay, not a minute. And you need to type in the answer and then click submit. Make sure autocorrect doesn't screw it up because you need to make sure that you're doing it properly. If you're off by a letter, you get 0 points. And speaking of which, this last one is worth double points. So if you get it correct immediately, it's up to 2,000 points. So it actually is really, really important that you answer correctly here. This will make the game, right? It definitely will make the game. We probably have half the people here that are within 2,000 points of the top of the leaderboard. So big difference. Again, make sure you spell it correctly. It is only one word. Case does not matter. So don't worry about capitalizing anything. Make it all lowercase, make it all uppercase. Spend the 6 hours it takes to alternate case. I don't care as long as you get it in. But obviously you will care because you want it in quickly. So even with the 2,000 points, I won't make top 3. But here we go. Everyone ready? We are going to proceed, though. This one clearly is for it all to see who comes in first place. All right. Again, just one word is the answer. You have to type it in and click submit for double points. Which crypto company suffered a data breach this week, leading to some customers getting phishing messages? This is all over the news. It was leaked through like a third-party partial customer database backup, allegedly. At least that was what we were at least they described it as. Remember, don't type it in YouTube. Type it in the live stream or in Kahoot. Let's see what some of you answered. A lot of Bitfinex, Kraken, Robinhood, IOTA. Celsius is the correct answer. I did include 3 correct answers just in case you put in Celsius Network. I also would have put Celsius Network Limited in case you were trying to be like, you know. But there isn't they don't allow you to have responses that long. Celsius is the correct answer. 15 of you got that one correct. So quite a few were able to type in the correct answer here. This wasn't as big of a break of the bracket as I was expecting. But yeah, they were reporting some phishing. I got some like push notifications and emails and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, if you had a C instead of an S, sorry, you get 0 points. But we shall continue. Let's see the final leaderboard here. The podium in third place, 9 out of 10. SGGTSO4, again, third place. Mirza 1H, and in first place with over 9,000 points, Mr. Mustache Man. Congratulations to everyone who won. Excellent something, and Zhao44289 are the runners up. We are going to distribute moons again. I think it's 500, 250, 100 to the winners. So congrats, everyone. Mirza, you're saying you're a god. Congratulations. It's telling me here what the difficult questions are. This Mimble Wimble one was certainly the most difficult answer, and then the second one was so the last 2 were the most difficult questions. But I would say overall this is an easier week than than 2 weeks ago when I think the winner had like 7 out of 10 or 7 out of 11 correct or something. But yeah, thank you so much for spending this Friday with me. I hope it was fun, or your Saturday, or whatever happens to be in your time zone. And I'll not see you next week, but we'll probably see you the following week. So stay active in the subreddit. Let us know what we can change. If there's something you think should be improved, leave a comment in the sticky thread at the top of the subreddit right now. And yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Take care.